Hello boys and girls, welcome to Dead Island Definitive Edition, and currently we are playing this on my desktop. So let's check the settings, shall we? So it is everything maxed out with the exception for the VSync, as you can see. So the benchmark today will be done at the maximum settings and at medium, but the video will only feature the maximum graphics, so you only be able to see the maximum graphic. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm using MSI Afterburner to show the stats and to record. So you are seeing that it's all the stats on my PC on yellow on the upper left corner. For recording, I'm using MSI Afterburner but using AMD IMF codec. It takes 10 FPS of it, it's a lot, but it's very stable. So if you want to know the real frame rate, you just need to add 10 FPS to what you see here in the MSI Afterburner, but you actually have the tests without recording in the end of the video. You can click on the upper right corner, you see there a red rectangle saying frame rate. It's going to take you there to the result without recording. On the details you have the minimum, average and max, and the frame rate proof download. So you have a lot of sources to get yourself informed about how well or bad this game runs on this PC. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the game. Dead Island Definitive Edition, it's not a simple remaster. Basically, they picked up, the developers of the Dead Island, developed Dying Light, and Dying Light features a new engine, which is the Chrome Engine 6, and so they basically ported out the Dead Island 1 and the Dead Island Riptide to the Chrome Engine 6. So all the effects that were used on Dying Light, it's actually present in here. So it's the same engine, the same shadows, the same motion blur, the same anti-aliasing, and the same shadows and the same physical based rendering. So what we have here is a completely revamped engine with new textures, new everything apart from the animation, gameplays, and well, facial animation, which is, well, a little bit bad. But apart from that, basically this is entirely the new engine, and it's a very good remaster. The problem is, it is much more demanding than the original Dead Island, but still much more lightweight than the Dying Light. So that's basically that. So I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the video, and hope you like it, and hope to see you soon. So cheers and goodbye.
Was touch and go with you for a while.
No thanks to you.
Improving.
Name's John Cinemoy. I'm the head lifeguard here. The voice on the radio told me you were in trouble. Look, I don't know. So here's the...
Sure.
Good. First off, we need an access card to get past the security gate. Mine's in my room. With all the commotion, I forgot to take it with. It's in Bungalow 11, by the pools. Take a weapon and watch yourself. You may be immune. That don't mean you can't die.
We'll deal with it.
What if we can't?
Oh my God.
Oh, God. Oh, God. My wife. My dad. Oh, fuck, my own fucking brother. Jesus Christ. What else could I do? Let him kill me? Why are you looking at me like that? What the fuck do you want? Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Beautiful. For a moment, you can almost forget.
You killed
Cap,
them all?
you did it? All right. Thanks to you, we might all just make it.
No thanks to you.
We are not safe here, mate.
You out there.
Okay, you ready to go out?
Yes.
Take the beach.
Anybody! Son of a bitch!
Die already!
Oh, God! Okay. Help me, God.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you hadn't come along. You want to come with me? I'm gathering any supplies I can find at the water sports rental kiosk. Maybe you'll find something that'll come in handy.
Oh my God!
Used to repair your weapons.
Hello boys and girls, welcome back now to the performance section of the game, and as you can see, on the maximum settings, which is the same as the eye settings, I get an average of 55 frames with a minimum of 41. So this is basically pretty good. The game goes between most of the time the 50s or the high 40s. It's actually pretty good, but if you want a more even stable frame rate, you just need to drop some things to medium, like what I done was lower the shadows, textures, foliage. I dropped to medium, and I put VM distance to 50%, and I disabled the chromatic aberration and the noise thing and the motion blur. That's the thing that I changed to put the game on medium to get much more than 10 FPS boost, and the game still visually was great despite all the drops. I barely noticed, and there were some things that were better with that turn off. For example, motion blur, noise and the chromatic aberration really messed up a little bit the image quality. So dropping those three not only gives us a little bit better frame rate, but it actually improves the performance. So the stability of the frames, 80% of the frames on the maximum settings goes below the 60, but on medium only 20% of the frames goes below than the 60 FPS. Other things, other stats: VRAM usage, we get the 2 GB consumption on the maximum settings. RAM usage, it stays for the 4.5 GB, which I think that 6 GB will surely handle this game. CPU was hardly any problem. The CPU was with a very low usage, it was fine with the game, and the GPU usage was, I mean, the GPU that was doing all the work for this game. So with that, that's all that I want to talk about Dead Eyes on Definitive Edition. If you have a good PC right now, I mean, this PC is enough, but if you have a better graphic card, for example an i9 380 or a GTX 960, I believe that you can actually get a 60 FPS experience lock in this game, and compared to the original, it's a great boost in quality. Not only you get all the DLCs for the same price as the original version, but you get to a revamped graphics, which is pretty good. If you have an older PC or a weak PC, I don't fully recommend you to go for this version, unless you don't really matter if you want to go to play to 30 FPS or such. So that's how I want to talk about Dead Eyes on Definitive Edition. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you want to support me, well, you know the thing, you know the drill. Like, a share, and subscribe, or disable adblock, okay? Thank you a lot for seeing this video, and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.